Hi guys, of course we're back with another video in our channel. Grab your teas, coffees, green teas, whatever, maybe a little bit of food, and let's do this. Oh yes, come on, let's have another sip before we get going. Spiral coaster, let's go. Woo, baby. Okay, so guys, if you love retrospectives, complete and boxed experiences, art and graphic design, you are so in the right place. Definitely consider dropping this channel a subscribe and a like of this video if you haven't already. Right then guys, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to be having a little look at this bad boy today, Rayman M. Okay, I have never played this bad boy, but I thought I really want to get a Rayman collection on the go, and I thought I'll start off with this one. And of course we're going to be taking a look at the front, the back, the disc, the manual, the full artsy gamer experience today. And I had just a little dabble with this before we started the video, and there are some really nice character models in here that we're going to take a little look at. And of course, guys, I really want to get a Rayman art piece on the way at some stage, so this will definitely help us do that for sure. So anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into this complete and boxed experience. So Rayman M, comment down below, have we played this before? I have played quite a few Rayman in my time, but never Rayman M. And just judging by the kind of the idea, the vibe of it, it looks to me like a bit of a battle mode, like you're fighting against other characters, maybe with a friend, couch co-op, do you know what I mean? Almost kind of like Mario Brawl, do you know them fighter games? I would assume, but never played it, and I haven't even looked at anything online either, because I just don't want to be inspired or influenced. I just want to go into this without knowing what's going on. And I tell you what, the box art just captured me, and I love that about games. If a box art captures me, I'm like, okay, let's give it a go. And wow, sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad, but I always find for gaming, for me, if a box art really captures the eye and, you know, looks really badass, 9 times out of 10 the actual game is pretty good itself. But, you know, not always, but for me and my personal experiences, that does generally seem to be the case. So I think we're going to have a badass time with this. So instantly, we've got Rayman here just giving you the eye. He's eyeing you up. He's got his fist there ready to go, which kind of implies that, yeah, this could be a bit of a beat 'em up, which I am so for. I love beat 'em ups. I think they're just class, especially kind of like, yeah, arena mode. So I think I am going to have a bit of a really good time with this. I love how they've gone for the orange look here. Rayman does have that orangey, creamy, peachy vibe. So I like how the whole box just really captures that. I love that. Lovely Rayman logo straight across there, so you just know what you're getting. Yeah, really nice front cover, I think. You know, again, lovely PS2 logo on there. Not much going on. It just allows enough room for that beautiful artwork to shine through. And I think it, yeah, works really, really well. So yeah, I'm just going to hold that up there. I believe these are enemies that you'll be fighting against at some stage as well, which is really cool. Just in the backdrop there, just eyeing Rayman up, going like, okay, yeah, this ain't going to be an easy ride. I've got you. So yeah, I do really appreciate that. That's really cool. So yeah, just holding that up there. And of course, it's got that artsy gamer shine. Yeah, lovely copy I've got here. I'm so pleased with this copy. Yeah, really, really nice. Okay, then, so of course, we are going to flip it over to the back. Guys, screenshots, yes, let's go. So yeah, we've got some awesome screenshots here. And look at Rayman there, just like jetting through the box. Really nice. I do appreciate that there. That character model that is just zipping through there. Really, really nice. And I do apologise, it is a bit it's getting a little bit dark in the UK when I start to film these. So yeah, I've got my light on at the back there, but sometimes it does cast a few too many shines, guys. But you know, we're good. We're good. Okay, so we've got some, some really nice screenshots there. Again, just holding it up to the camera just so we can see. Again, it does look like we're in arenas, which, okay, is pretty cool. I'm liking the arena layout there. And of course, we've got some awesome, screenshots there as well of the game itself. Again, representing different arenas that you might be in, fighting and brawling against other characters, which I think is really, really nice. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, and instantly it's like, think you can handle the heat? Okay, so again, that instantly entices me. I'm like, oh yeah, of course I can. Of course I can handle the heat. So yeah, really nice there. And yeah, really nicely displayed, I think. And I have seen back covers not as good as this. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And they've kept with that lovely kind of like orangey, creamy, dark red aesthetic, which again I think really hits. I am a bit of a sucker for red and blasts and fire effects and stuff like that, so maybe I'm a little bit biased there, but I do like how they've kept that backdrop. So yeah, like I said, this, I've never played it before. I'm wanting to build up my Rayman collection, and this captured me as a gamer. So I'm like, boom, okay, let's give it a go, let's pick it up, and let's get a full and complete unboxed experience of this bad boy. So before we head in to the box, let's have a sip of coffee. Come on, black coffee in the morning, guys. You know it hits the spot, guys. You know it hits the spot. Okay, so of course, let's do our artsy game up pop. Yeah, lovely pop there. Yeah, really nice. Okay, and of course it is the best experience you're gonna get here, guys. A very, very clean copy of Rayman M here. So here we go, we've got the disc, we have got a memory card holder as well, and is it quite rare to see a memory card holder in a black case? I normally just kind of envision they're always blue, but I could be wrong, but anyway. Okay, so we'll start off with the disc. Now, you know me, I think the disc could have been a little bit better here. I think they could have at least put Rayman on the disc. I don't know, maybe even I don't know, like this character model here. Like they could have just put him on the side of the disc, just shooting through, which I think would have like really hit, would have really worked. But no, they've just gone for an orange disc with a very subtle logo just there. So, I mean, like I said, I've definitely seen better discs, but nevertheless, we're going to give it the artsy gamer pop. Yes, awesome. And we'll just take a little bit of a closer look at this disc, because you know, guys, even though it's not the best, we still want to get a bit of a close-up look there. So it's just completely orange with a very, very, very faded, logo there. Wow, guys, you know what? This ain't for me. I think this is probably the first time on the artsy gamer where I'm like, nah. Nah, this ain't doing it for me. So real shame, absolute shame. They could have done so much better with this disc. Like I said, maybe Rayman there shooting through the disc, maybe an enemy there cascading down, you know, but it is what it is. We've got an orange disc. But of course, flipping it over is a very nice shiny disc. Absolutely spot on. No scratches, no smucks and mucks and smudges and whatever you want to call them. I'll just make up my own words there. But of course, guys, all the way down the camera, there you go. Loads of us down there. If you were liking what you were seeing today, definitely drop this channel a subscribe and a like if you haven't already. I would love to keep this community growing and flowing, like I say. So right then, here we go. Just popping this disc back in the old case there. Ooh, not much to show there. But I was impressed with the manual. I mean, it would have been good if it was in colour, guys. It would have been good, but very, very beefy manual in pristine condition. So yeah, we're going to take a little look at this bad boy today. So what I really liked about this manual, okay, what I really liked is it just didn't go straight into the controls like most manuals do. You know, you got the classic PS2 controller and, you know. No, it went straight into the storyline. And again, I was like, awesome. Okay, let's give this a go. So I'm just going to read you the story. So, Rayman hits his famous alkalates face new challenges in a unique sporting competition. They all confront each other in hard and varied environments to become the winner of a surprising biathlon, guys. A biathlon. Like, what the hell? Like, okay. And then, yeah, it goes a race and battle modes. So we've got races, we've got battle modes. Like, I think there's a bit of a mix in here, which I think is just like so cool. Really, really cool. So pick your character and compete with your opponents within an interactive environment littered with power-ups. Wow. Extreme action and shooting into hazardous arenas. Whoa, like, okay, so we're gonna be in arenas. I think that is so cool. Yeah, really nice. And then we've got catch weapons to pinch your opponent's lungs, glide across bewitched lagoons, and learn to be tough and nimble to take down your Avengers by surprise. Oh my god, so this is crazy. So perhaps at least you will succeed to be tougher than Rayman. Oh my god, so what an entry, what an opening page. So yeah, that just definitely, wow, it bigs it up. And then instantly just beneath there we've got some awesome kind of like battle character models here, and we've got the classic one here. The E appears quite a few times, doesn't he, on various different Raymans. So yeah, some really nice character models we've got going on there. So let's just flick through, and then we're greeted with the control layout. So I really do like how they just didn't go boom straight into that. So that's real nice. Okay, so some general UI stuff, which is cool. And then, yeah, look, here we go. Straight away, we've got a lovely character model just down there. How awesome is that? And I'm just going to hold that up for you. Really cool. I like how they've done the page number as well with, like, Rayman's fist. Like, how brilliant is that? So cool. Really nice. Again, oh, look, little Rayman down there as well. Really nice. Again, just keeping these bits and bobs just to help us with our art, in future. So yeah, really cool to have that. I'm very impressed with this manual with regards to, the character models are on display. And again, just some lovely screenshots of the game itself there, which is really nice. You know me, I love a good screenshot, really cool. Again, look at all these. I believe these are kind of like, some of the, I guess, the power-ups and all that you can get there. Really cool. Just gonna hold that there for you. Brilliant. Lovely little manual here, really, really cool. Yeah, we've got some lovely little character models around by the side of the text there as well, just to you read in, and then, yeah, it kind of brings it all to life. Awesome. Really, really lovely there. Fantastic. And it's a beefy manual, guys. It's a beefy manual. And yeah, look at this. So the UI does look quite complex, but, that's some sort of wheel that you need to navigate around, I believe, which is really cool. Wow, yeah, okay, this one's cool. Wow, look at this. So it looks like Rayman is in full fight mode there against everyone else. That's lovely. I love how they've done that. That is really cool. Wouldn't have that been cool on the disc? Damn, that's a missed opportunity. They could have had that on the disc, because that is very circular, isn't it? And then Rayman is just slightly off to the side there. So they could have had that like really cool kind of like brawl effect with like Rayman with his fist there about to, hit a strike. So, wow, beautiful character work. I don't know what they did with that disc, man. Come on. But yeah. Okay, and then we've got the credits there. Okay, shout out to all the people that, put all the effort in. And, okay, so yeah, lovely. Yeah, so just different languages now. Let's see if we've got any different character models for different languages. But yeah, really lovely, pristine. We'll take another look at this one, actually. We didn't get a bit of a closer look up on that one. That one's awesome, isn't it? I guess it's just been battered down there. Yeah, really. Wouldn't this have been cool in colour, guys? Wouldn't have this been cool in colour? Wow. But yeah, the arenas look pretty cool, actually. The arenas look pretty cool. Yeah, lovely. Really nice. Awesome. yeah, we've still, oh, I think maybe they've got different placements. Yeah, I think they have. But yeah, we'll take a closer look at some of these kind of like robots here. Really nice. That one's quite cool there. I'm assuming these are, you know, the enemies that we're needing to attack there, which are really cool. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, what a manual, what a manual. And of course we've got that awesome brawl there, which is great to see. Love that. And again, oh, my manual's just crimpling there. And then of course, yeah, we've got the credits as well. And the notes page, yes, come on, shout out to all the notes. But I appreciate this. Look what's on the back, guys. Oh, yes, look how cool this is. Okay, so yeah, really nice. They haven't just done a copy and paste from the front to the back. They've put some really lovely characters here as well, all ready to start their race, I believe, which is really cool. And again, they've just kind of kept that red backdrop just to kind of like highlight all the characters that are on display there. That's really cool. Look, Rayman's like, yeah, he ain't even looking. He ain't even looking at his opponents. He's got the eye on the prize, doesn't he? He's got the eyes on the prize. So yeah, really cool. Love the art there. Really, really nice. Fantastic. Now, no advertisements in this one, not that I'm aware of. So yeah, we have just got this really nice manual, I think. I think they did a really good job with this manual. Yes, colour, we would have liked it in colour. But, you know, nice, thick, beefy manual and lovely character models on display as well. And you know, I like that. Okay, so just popping this back in there so it's nice and safe. You know, there we go. And obviously closing this bad boy up. Oh, yes, there we go. And that is our complete unbox experience of Rayman M. Okay, please comment down below. Have you played this? What are your thoughts? I definitely will be doing some sort of playthrough of this at some stage. I'm currently playing through Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. If you've seen some of my live TikToks, you know you know what I'm doing there. But of course, this will of course be coming up very soon. I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure. But yes, right, guys. Wow. Before we sign off, quite a quick video today. But of course, we're gonna have a quick sip of coffee, guys. Come on, get the coffees down us, baby. Okay, lovely stuff. Right then. Well, guys, things to come on the channel. I think we're definitely going to be exploring more of a retro Knuckles piece over the weekend, so definitely stay tuned for that. The VR headset, man, I'm having problems connecting the controllers, so you know, maybe some comments down below to help me with that, but I'll be looking online to see what I'm doing wrong, basically, what I'm doing wrong, but I'm yet to fully get immersed with the VR that I've got at the moment. But yeah, a video on that will be coming up soon. And yeah, that is pretty much it for today. So again, guys, just a really quick one. If you're really liking what you're seeing here, definitely drop the video a like, and of course the channel a subscribe if you haven't already. All right then, guys, that is me. That is the Artsy Gamer. Thank you for joining me. Over and out.